at the schoolyard. Jian suddenly yells that he's bored because there are no more mysterious places left in the world. Suneo, scheming. Oh. Pushes Nobita to beg Doraemon to find a brand new land to explore. Hi, back home. Nobita does his usual routine. Crying, whining, and rolling on the floor until Doraemon finally gives in. Doraemon launches a search satellite into space to scan Earth for hidden lands. But if they had to check every photo, it would take thousands, even millions of images. Aga! Too many. So Doraemon narrows the search to forests, deserts, and wild places. On the way to buy groceries, Nobita finds a hungry stray dog that's so weak it can't even walk. Nobita feels sorry but can't bring it home. Mom would explode. Later. On using his saved up coins. Nobita buys sausages and secretly feeds the dog at the park. The pup happily wags its tail. His eyes sparkling with gratitude. With surprise. The smart little dog follows Nobita home. Panic. If Mom finds out, they're doomed. Just when Nobita is sure they're caught. And Mom bursts in, only to say she lost her purse. The dog suddenly sniffs the air and leads them straight to the purse hidden in a bush. Mom is so impressed, she agrees to let Nobita keep it. They name the fluffy white pup Peko, and he officially becomes part of the Nobi family. That night, Peko gazes at the stars, thoughtfully, like he's hiding a secret. Doraemon and Nobita keep scanning satellite images. Suddenly, papers pour out of the printer non-stop. Wait, Doraemon turned the machine off. So, who's touching it? It's Peko. He's staring at the pictures carefully. Then, with his paw, he points to one strange photo. Doraemon zooms in using his six-dimensional camera, and boom! A giant hidden dog-headed statue appears deep inside a mysterious jungle. Excited, Nobita and Doraemon rush to ask Dekisugi, the Brainiac, who explains that place is called the Foggy Jungle of Central Africa. Even satellites can't see through the clouds. Only Doraemon's gadget made it possible. The next day, the whole gang gathers at the schoolyard. Doraemon introduces the mission. Us. We'll travel 100 kilometers away from the statue and hike there ourselves. Everyone cheers. Nobita proudly introduces Peko. And of course, the dog instantly wins their hearts. Through the anywhere door, they step into a lush African forest filled with exotic flowers, playful monkeys, and sparkling waterfalls. They change into explorer outfits, splash in streams, and laugh like it's a summer camp. But after a while, Nobita remembers his failed test. Sunil sneaks off to his communication class. And Shizuka, well, she wants to go home to use the bathroom. Jian roars, "Oh, this is an expedition, not a field trip. Anyone who asks to go home again will get a knuckle sandwich." But when he hears his mom is looking for him, he sneaks off too. Everyone laughs at the tough guy. At night, Doraemon creates food from plants using a botanical converter. Fruits grow into hamburgers, curry buns, and cakes. Yum! Peko then barks toward the north, exactly where the statue lies. Doraemon mischievously gives Jian an attraction cloak that lures wild animals. Suddenly roar, a leopard charges. Then a giant snake. Then angry gorillas. Jian runs until he's half dead while everyone else rolls on the ground laughing. That night, as Jian snores, a mystical voice wakes him. The dog-headed statue appears in his dream, declaring, "You are the chosen one, Gian. Only you can save the dog kingdom." When he wakes, a strange map glows in his hand. Morning comes, and Gian proudly announces, "Listen up. I've been chosen by the gods. We're continuing the expedition." Then he snatches all of Doraemon's gadgets and locks them away. From now on, no gadgets. Real explorers survive with their own strength. Everyone freaks out. Nobita will be eaten alive. Shizuka, no gadgets means no safety. Count me out. But Gian growls, "Anyone who refuses gets punched." So off they go, paddling down a river. But soon, crocodiles surround their boat. Gian throws a bowl at one to scare it. Big mistake. But the crocs attack. The boat leaks, and everyone panics. Doraemon tries to open the anywhere door, only to find it smashed to pieces by a grumpy old man who took it earlier. Nobita gets bitten on the butt. Screaming! Peko bravely leaps to save him, but falls into the river, being surrounded by crocodiles. Just when it seems hopeless, warriors from a hidden tribe appear, spearing the crocodiles and rescuing everyone. The tribe explains, to reach the sacred statue, they must pass 3 deadly places: the bottomless abyss, the savanna of saber-toothed lions, and the eternal mist. The kids shiver. Gian tries to act tough, but inside, he's shaking. That night, in their safety tent, thanks to Doraemon's explorer's hat, Gian finally breaks down. "It's all my fault. Because of me. Yes, we lost the gadgets and got thrown out of the village." To everyone's shock, tears stream down his cheeks. For once, the bully feels guilty. Peko gently nuzzles his hand, and Gian cries a little louder, but feels lighter inside. Next morning, they enter the savannah. Immediately, giant saber-toothed lions surround them. Everyone faints from fear. Nobita suddenly finds courage, shouting and running to distract them. Gian follows. Hold on! Roaring back. Just as the lions pounce, boom! A lightning bolt strikes, scaring them off. From the smoke, the dog-headed god appears. "You children are brave. Continue your journey." Then vanishes. Nobita looks at Peko, who stands proudly. Hey, eyes gleaming like the god himself. Next challenge. The bottomless abyss. Gian bravely goes first with Doraemon's elevator rope, but the cliff crumbles. Luckily, Doraemon uses gravity paint to make walls solid, not saving them. At the bottom, steam hisses, creating ghostly whales. Nobita screams at a face-shaped rock, but it's only glowing bugs. Just when they start to relax, Peko suddenly stands upright and speaks in human words. Everyone, what? Peko bows. Forgive me for hiding it. I am Prince Kakar, the 108th heir to the Dog Kingdom. Explains, is their hidden kingdom thrived underground for millions of years. But the evil minister Gadian poisoned his father. God-sized power. And enslaved the people to build weapons. Peko was thrown into a river, drifting until Nobita saved him. Hey, the kids are stunned but vow, "We'll fight with you." Peko, you're not alone. using Doraemon's cart boat. They reach the Dog Kingdom. It's magnificent. Shining towers. Yeah, bustling markets. Oh, and statues everywhere. But soldiers march with whips. Factories belch smoke, and citizens work like slaves. Peko clenches his fists. This is all Gadian's doing. In an alley, they meet Cheapa. A starving puppy caught stealing food. Peko duels the guards like a true swordsman. Rescuing Cheapo. The puppy cries, "Our prince has returned." Hope spreads quickly among the oppressed dogs. That night,
Doraemon explains history with the translation bread.
Hey, ancient dog kingdom, science created terrifying weapons. The first king sealed them inside the giant statue for safety. Gadian wants to revive them and conquer both dogs and humans. Shizuka whispers, if he succeeds, the whole world is doomed. Nobita gulps. Then we have to stop him no matter what. At an old hideout. They read the prophecy. We 10 foreigners will awaken the statue's heart and save the kingdom. But there are only 5 kids. At dawn, Peko trains with his sword. Nobita encourages him with sausages. Suddenly, alarms blare. Gadian's army attacks with tanks and bombers. Tướng quân, Rudo sacrifices himself, buying time for the kids to run into the statue. Inside, Nobita duels Saber with the electro sword. Trembling, but determined, Shizuka uses the conditioning machine to call for help, and suddenly 5 future versions of themselves appear, armed to the teeth. Now we are 10, together. They turn the giant stone heart. The statue trembles, recesses, and awakens. With glowing eyes, eats smash plane, crushes tanks, and terrifies the enemy. And the furious, Gadian grabs the princess as hostage. Chippo bravely bites his arm. Freeing her. Jian and Tsuneo shield her while Peko steps forward. This ends now. The duel is fierce, sparks fly with every clash. Finally, Peko knocks Gadian's sword away. The statue seals him into the wall, turning him into a cursed carving. The kingdom cheers as Peko is crowned king. Nobita hugs him, sobbing, "You'll always be my friend." Peko offers the kids mountains of treasure. Tsuneo drools, but Jian whacks him. Treasure isn't everything. Friendship is. Shizuka smiles. We only want Peko's happiness. Nobita declares, Peko is the greatest treasure we could ask for. Peko wipes his tears, promising, "You'll always be welcome here." Right, my friends. Through the anywhere door. They return home. Mom calls Nobita for dinner, like nothing happened. But Nobita clutches the half-eaten sausage Peko once nibbled. It's proof their adventure was real. Everyone reflects, Jian. Next time, bring gadgets. Tsuneo. Ooh, man. I could have been rich. Shizuka. The real treasure is friendship, Doraemon, and courage. Yes, trust, and teamwork. Nobita looks out the window. Hey, a breeze rustles by, as if carrying Peko's bark from afar. He smiles, whispering, "I'll see you again, my friend." And so ends their grand adventure, a journey of bravery and laughter, lesson bonds that will last forever.